What is going on, everybody? My name is Matt, and welcome back to the channel today at Crypto Kings here. It's been a very, very long time since you guys have seen me on here, so if you guys are returning, welcome back. We had a lot to talk about today. Been out of the loop for a while, and I want to fill you guys in on what's going on right now with XRP, including some very, very good news you guys will be seeing near the end of the video here. So the main thing that I want you guys to essentially take a brief look at is what's going on right now on crypto bubbles. So again, this is a very good indicator as to what's going on with the entire market right now. So you're not going to get the most specific, data in the world, whatever, but there is something very nice about crypto bubbles because it just fills you in with what's going on with the entire market right now. So if we take a look at just the whole look on the day, ZEC, Bonk, Pump, Jupiter being some of the main winners today, but XRP itself over the past basically week has been in a really good spot. So you'll notice that on the 26th, we kind of bounce around that recent low of around 2.7. That looks to be that kind of line, that kind of support line where we're pretty much facing most of our support at. And again, if you even look a little further back, if you want to take a look back in, let's say we go to July area over here, you'll see right around here, very early August, we got 2.76 as that low, and then once again, same thing here early September, 2.75, and then same thing now, 2.74. So very, very similar low that XRP looks to be sitting in. And then as of today, we're sitting up here at 2.94, which is just absolutely wonderful. The market cap right now is $176 billion, which is up 4.33%. The volume over the past 24 hours as well is up 39%, which is excellent here at 6.58. But that volume looks to be healthy volume. It doesn't look to be any insanely volatile volume per se either. And then again, when we take a look at what the rest of the market is doing, because it is important to know the rest of the market here, as it will be affecting Ethereum considerably and XRP and Bitcoin and all the main things we're following, of course. The rest of the market right now, again, looks to be pretty good. Market cap is up to $4 trillion today, up 4%, which is very, very good. And then if we take a look at pretty much just some very basic technicals before we get into the announcement that I wanted to show you guys that I know you guys are going to like to hear. If we take a look at some very basic technicals, I just drew out a little bit of this graph here with the market cap, but I'll show you guys with the price as well. Basically, what we are sort of experiencing right now is what looks to be kind of like a descending wedge here, where we see our highs are getting a little bit lower, but our lows are staying pretty consistent, and they're all kind of consolidating. And again, this tends to happen once we sort of narrow in and we kind of hone in and we get a little bit more narrow. You guys will notice that it tends to bounce around a range more often. So I could see for a couple of weeks here from 2.75 to 2.95 or 3, just kind of hanging out in this range for the foreseeable future. And then usually after we hang out in a range like that, things tend to skyrocket. That tends to be what happens. So again, that's just going to be something I want you guys to look at and sort of pay attention to here over the near future. Now, if we are to clear all of my drawings here and get rid of everything here, if we want to take a look as well at a couple of pretty useful and pretty important indicators that I want you guys to take a note of. If we take a look at the Fibonacci retracement here and we show kind of what we're working with over the past 48, 72 hours or so here, and we kind of stretch everything out and just give you guys kind of more of a fleshed out look here. Again, pretty much the way that this works, for those that don't remember or don't know, is the Fibonacci retracement is a formula, and it provides you with some key points of support and resistance. So if we are to look, the sort of major point of support, this is where, like, if it falls, it's bad, is 2.6. We don't want it to fall below 2.6. So statistically, that's probably not going to happen. But if it were to, that would not be a good thing. So we want to make sure that we stay above that. And you'll notice that it's setting another one of its points at 2.74. And again, as I mentioned, that is pretty much our line of support. So we got the late August here, of course, 2.74. Same thing right here, the 22nd, 2.74, 2.74. So, and last time, when we look back in July, 2.74 was actually our point of resistance. So this was the resistance that we had to break through here, broke through, made a bunch of gains. Then we fell back down to 2.74, broke through again, fell back down, broke through again. So when we look at our numbers here on the fib, pretty much what it is detecting that main point of resistance as is 2.98. And it looks as if right now, this very minute, we are exceeding that point, which is just excellent. So 2.98, we are exceeding that right now, which definitely looks to be a bit of a positive. And again, the main point of support over the next week or two as we kind of test these new lows is going to be 2.86. So again, that's kind of the line that the fib set for us. So we really don't want to go below 2.86, or else that might mean some more downward momentum. So that's definitely something that could be a problem in the near future. But the announcement that I wanted to share with you guys that I think you guys will really like to see is what this analyst David Tevzadze said over on Twitter here. And essentially, October could be huge for altcoin ETFs, he's saying, because the SEC is preparing to rule on 16 crypto ETF applications this month, which is just absolutely nuts. So essentially, there are applications to make ETFs that track and follow and include XRP, and those are some of the key assets in focus, XRP and Ethereum. So analysts are saying odds of approval are high, marking a potential shift in how altcoins are treated by regulators. The first decision to spot Litecoin ETF is expected this week, so Litecoin would be doing good this week if that's the case, and then if that is approved, it could open the door towards broader institutional access and renewed interest in altcoin markets. So again, just awesome to see, and I do think that would be huge news, huge news. Obviously, the government shutdown as well has made kind of a big deal for crypto, because usually political turbulence results in crypto performing well because people gravitate towards alternate assets, essentially. They gravitate towards assets that are not the US dollar, and that's what crypto really manages to do very, very well. So XRP, again, 2.94 today. Excellent price, excellent spot to be at. And again, just looking at that max supply, man, 100 billion, that is all that there ever will be of XRP, which is just kind of insane. So again, hard capped, which we love to see. We don't want more XRP than what is available. And that just makes this token so wonderful to me because it is actually an asset. It's not like they're just going to mint more. They're not just going to make more in the near future. Again, if that ETF actually goes through, we would have an awful lot of success, I believe, with XRP in the near future. And again, people are just saying that pretty much the institutional weight could come pretty soon. And again, this ETF is really going to be one of the biggest deals we see with XRP in the near future, which is probably going to lead me to increase my bag a little bit on this. So that's definitely something I think you guys should be following. And again, pretty much just over the past really the past 48 hours, the institutional adoption of XRP and Solana is just going significantly up from what it was. They're essentially just saying that the futures for XRP and Solana, the exchange's global head of equity and FX products said they're increasing them. Solana futures reached $1 billion open interest mark. And again, they have the Token 2049 conference going on right now, talking about crypto futures as well. So again, definitely a strong positive to see that I think you guys want to pay attention to. And I'm excited to see over the past, 48 to 72 hours how these bubbles have done and how much the interest has increased recently. So I definitely want to hear your thoughts on everything down below in the comments if you guys are new. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys truly did find this useful. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It's a pleasure to be back. I don't know if you guys remember me from a while ago, but I used to post on here a very long time ago talking about Shiba Inu, XRP, Litecoins, a ton of stuff back in the day. So pleasure to be back with you guys. I really hope you guys found this useful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.